LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Star Ladder. Welcome to our final series of the day between Fierce Tigers and MFC. Now, how do you weigh a match like this up? I'll be real with you, I don't know, because MFC have very little posted about them. I know very little about them. To be honest, I'm much more familiar with what Fierce Tigers have done. And this is a series that they are in dire need to win. We can go off anything. Maybe it's the map picks. Might be something to lean over towards. Fierce Tigers did pick Overpass. MFC did pick Inferno. That'll be our second map of the series. But this first map, Overpass, as picked by Fierce Tigers, will start things off on the T side. Will get interesting again. Fierce Tigers have one last series. This is it. Try and make their top spot felt in the top two of the group stage. It's the pistol round coming through. Monster will kick things off by taking the first player down. D's still here, however. He takes himself 2 headshots, looking for his third one right here. Can't quite seem to do it. Instead, it's HZ to trade him back to a 3 versus 3. Canoe still in play, though. Out towards short, takes 1 headshot, and the second destroyer sneaks on through, and the long flank from Savage is just not going to happen. All the way out towards short, spotted by Canoe, looking for his 3K. Can't seem to land the headshot. Eventually, he will be able to do so. His destroyer gives up his life, but the defuse is stuck by the CT side. And there we have it. The first round of the board for NFC. Very, very quickly in this one. The start that they need, the start that they want, above the Fierce Tigers. A pause to be called, however, a technical pause, it seems, for MFC. So a chance, perhaps, to get things realigned. Be nice to see who exactly is the one who's out of play for MFC. I have a feeling it might be Destroyer. Okay, no, never mind. His ping has been shifting, but it looked like his ping wasn't shifting, so it looks like he might have had a bit of a problem. But no, instead, a waiting game until MFC are ready, and MFC do indeed seem to be ready. Here we go. Fierce Tigers did get a bomb plant in that pistol round, so I imagine they'll just be going in with the eco. A little bit of investment coming in from a couple of players, particularly Smoke and a flashbang from Wu Yu, and a couple upgraded some Deagle CZs, P250s across the T-side board. A nade in from Destroyer. That was early damage onto Monster. Not too surprised, not majorly worried about how this round's going to go. Again, it should be a simple affair. Simple enough affair for MFC. Tags come through, the nade in. Should finish the double Monster. Actually, down a little bit too far, so never mind. White Cloud will take down Savage. Destroyer gets another. B bomb site under control. A bomb site. It's one more frag. 5 on 2 situation. The eagle shot from Wu Yu will take 1 player back at least, but you know, very simple stuff. Again, a standardized round for MFC. Really, the meat of things is going to be here. 5 AK-47s. An early rifle coming in from the T side. Up against MFC. They don't have a whole lot actually to work with. Just the 2 M4s. The scout for Canoe could still be relatively convincing in the 2 UMPs. Comes the TV up. And White Cloud. This time to take their default out, they go out towards long in this position. One more. Holding out mid in the birthday party position, and Wu Yu is also in connector. Savage and Monster. Fierce Tigers wait for MFC to peek. MFC realise this is going to be an early rifle round, so they're playing extremely carefully so as not to fall too quick. They could steal a 3rd round as well. Try to see if that'll happen. They are wearing the timer down though. They are just playing passive, not taking engagements. Fierce Tigers don't have a whole lot of information to work off of. They will go for the A hit, however. Canoe and Destroyer held back, ready and waiting. The Scout on one, the M4 on the other. The Scout almost taking out the action. Destroyer with a great flash. Catches 2 players off. The peak to come through as Destroyer takes down FT. Canoe gets a headshot on Leo. But quick trades come back from Monster. Wu Yu's got to get this 2nd, and they got to follow up with a 3rd as well. The nade straight in. I think White Cloud may have that. Not locked down, actually. 2 HP. Wu Yu stays alive. Eventually, White Cloud and D do lock it down. It's a 3-0 start for MFC. Unfortunately, not the best of lines for Fierce Tigers. So, Quasi buy for the CZ, the Eagles, the P250 for Savage, double flash in play for him. Kevlar helmets on a couple of different players, and Incendiary down, straight nade up. Oil will just rip right through them as much as he can. Sativa, one more. 3 versus 2. Canoe's also locking down the cross here from the connected position, and it's all just Savage 1v3 situation. And yeah. 3 stay alive, 4-0 on the board for MFC. And a pause to come through. You have lost a player, it seems, for the Fierce Tigers. At least temporarily. Of course, if you're watching our last series, you know Savage was having internet problems. This time it looks like those internet problems have fallen on the hands of Wu Yu. Ready to get going with the unpulls very quickly. These tech issues have been sorted, so I can give that much at least. 5 AKs now for the Fierce Tigers. The AWP in for MFC as we go into another rifle round. This time a full-blown rifle round from both squads. The Fierce Tigers going into the B setup initially. On the default, 4 players out towards Monster. The peaks will come through from Oi and White Cloud. They won't find a whole lot right here. The Incendiaries will try and store as much as he can. Sativa will take the first. White Cloud with the 2nd. Damage being done, and Sativa will eventually get traded back, but he's already gotten 2 frags, and alongside the one coming in from his teammate. Savage and Monster have it all to do, and they will be able to do it to a 2 versus 2, but the bomb's been dropped. Destroyer knows this, Canoe knows this, and they know that probably both of these players are low on HP. Destroyer will spot Monster, will peek out to take him down with a headshot, and now Savage is left alone. 1 versus 2 situation towards Monster. Destroyer will take him down. It's a 5-0 start for MFC, and this is not looking good. AKs, CZs, UMP for Fierce Tigers as they try and force the issue back against MFC with what PP Bison on White Cloud. This is concerning. Still the M4s, the AKs on the AWP is out, so for MFC, other than that one slight weird buy, it's a confident rifle round for the CTs. Incendiaries pour through, Wu Yu gonna move up, spray on through, completely blinded, allows Way to get one frag before he's finally traded back, but it doesn't matter because the rest of the CTs have rotated in and the teams will get ripped apart for it. 3 versus 2. Leo will be able to take Destroy down, look for Savata, but no. Sativa, excuse me. Savage left alone, 1 versus 2. Burst sprays comes out, but eventually Sativa ends up with a 3K. The 6th round on the board for MFC. Fierce Tigers, this is not looking good, boys. Ideally, really, FT want to be winning both of these maps today. I'll stress the importance of the series right now. This is their last chance to earn points. They are teetering beyond the edge of second place. They can get a 3-point victory now with the 2 maps and they might be able to make it work, but no. MFC just want to shut them down at every corner. 2 frags for Destroy as he runs straight through the smoke and gets 2 caught off guard players. 2-for-1 trade overall, favourable, of course, to the MFC. Close AWP shot from Canoe, spots Leo, takes him down. That's the bomb dropped as well. So the CTs can rotate. Savage and Wu Yu. Oh, Savage will catch 1 player off guard, but always stays alive. B site in his control, but no bomb. As Wu Yu will go falling, Savage is the last man that remains. The CTs aren't even going to go challenge, you're just going to wait back here. Timer to run low. See if they can take Savage after the timer runs off. A little bit extra, the bonus on top of the lack of loss. Unfortunately, White Cloud will be forced to try and take that fight, and he will be able to win it so easily. 7-0. Favour to MFC. Now, the Fierce Tigers put up a hell of a fight against the Mongols after the Mongols took back so much away from them when you thought, okay, hey, I've got a bit to fight for. Suddenly, everything just switches back out. CZ, Steagles, a P250. Fierce Tigers trying to make something work here towards the mid position. They will be able to get 1 frag at least, but it's traded. And Canoe's still here with the AWP. Flicks on the first. White Cloud gets the second. Backing up with the AK, the nade straight in. It's going to do some serious damage to Monster. And just the 1 M4 for the T side to play with. Both players low. Almost dead at this point. Canoe to just land that 1 P250 shot. There we are. Nice solid A side defensive for an 8-0 against Fierce Tigers. MFC going to claim the half. They're making it look really easy. This is of concern. Ooh, first frag coming in from Monster though. That could be a nice option. Destroyer getting a nade out, only doing damage to the likes of HZ. Man advantage for the first time in a long time here, Fierce Tigers. The AWP's out for 2 players, Canute and Monster. Canute takes down Leo. In the bathroom's position, it's a 4-on-4 now. With a minute left to go on the clock. MFC are still trying to hold down the defensive. Whitecloud will peek out, not spot anybody, but does catch Monster. Sprays on through, does not get the second on Wu Yu, so that's another 1-for-1 trade to a 3 versus 3 overall. But Sativa now challenged here towards the B bomb site. Savage to try and hold it down. Can't get the frag on Oi though, so MFC once again maintain the man advantage. This is just looking god-awful from Fierce Tigers. It concerns me that this was their map pick. MFC picked Inferno, which admittedly is still a pretty good map for Fierce Tigers, but realistically, Fierce Tigers can't afford to lose a map in this series. It's best of 2. They need to take a solid lead above 5 power in order to secure their spot in the playoffs. Nine to 0. On the board. MFC whittling away at this round difference as well for Fierce Tigers. 2 frags instantly in from the monster position. Leo does take 2 back, but he burns alive this effect to Sateva. Then he gets 2 frags of his own accord, leaving Monster alone. The last man from short. The split for Fierce Tigers fails drastically. MFC are ready just to punish this last man and get ready to like a 10-0. Monster will get Destroyer. Tateva on for the 3K. Spots him, doesn't matter because Canute's also there towards heaven. He's got the AWP blocked on. And he gets the frag for it. Damage done at least by Fierce Tigers, but it doesn't mean much at this point. Get at least something for your T side. Go into your CT side with a bit of confidence, guys. Have something to mount up against MFC, so that way you can possibly, potentially, have a good comeback and a good one-sided CT side of your own. It's 15-0. The chances of that happening are less than likely. They rush down into the B-bomb site. Whitecloud on for 2. Boy, he gets a trade back. He even gets 2 of his own. And Sativa, as good as always, 11-0. Tees once again go towards that mid presence. Ooh, but Sativa's already spotted 1 man. Savage. Seen towards shore. He's the only man that's there though, so that's it. Just a little bit of control. Leo will fall first and Savage was a blind shot on towards Oi. So something working, but Canute's also got connector locked down and Wu didn't check it, so 2 for 1. Man advantage now gained by MFC with the Tees now pushing in from mid. Gotta make something happen out here. Canute next to face. HZ is here. And creeping. Meanwhile, Monster looks in with the AWP but can't quite take Canute down. Canute misses his shot of his own accord. Second one will be able to land on HZ. Meanwhile, Destroyer turns his 180 back towards Savage, dropping the bomb, looking for Monster. It's a 3K for him. It's easy for him. This could be a clean sweep from MFC if Fierce Tigers are not careful. And this will be echoes of what Fierce Tigers did to Mongols on Mirage in the last series. Again, I can't quite tell you how important this series is for Fierce Tigers. If they lose this 2-0, then they leave everything in the hands of fate. And I think at that point, 5 Power will be guaranteed to take a spot in the quarter-final playoff bracket. CT's going aggressive and they'll make it work. Savage is down at the hand of Destroyer. HZ trying to get a trade back on one more, but the sprays come back and do even more damage to the T side. MFC just give up nothing against the Fierce Tigers here. Picks maybe, but overall advantage is definitely not. Leo will take White Cloud down. Canoe spots 2 players, but he times it right and takes the bomb out of the action instead. Gets Wu Yu as well. Or is close, sees Leo, sprays him down. HZ left out towards the mid position. Will take Canoe out, but can't train this orb properly. And yet another round sits to the favour of MFC as while Fierce Tigers are looking much worse for wear than they did in our last series against the Mongols. Again, I'll reiterate, this concerns me that this is their map pick. I would be more concerned about that Y Cloud knife, but, you know, at this point, whatever. MFC can give themselves a handicap, putting each other on 1 HP, they'd still win this out. That's what it feels like at the moment. Fierce Tigers trying setup after setup. Default after default. Push after push, and just nothing. Nothing is found. One minute to go. It is close again. This time Leo reads it. He gets the spray on Oi, eventually taking him down. So, first frag to the favour of Fierce Tigers for a change. Leo trying to line up a second frag, but is only able to get damage on Sativa. And now the entire T-side force pushes right on through. Savage and HZ take 2. Canoe forced back towards Graffiti, and Wu Yu will finish the job. It's all Destroyer as the last band that remains. 1 versus 5. They know where he is. They'll all focus fire towards him. Sprays come through. HZ is completely blind, but it does clear. He finds the final headshot to bring a first round to the favour of Fierce Tigers, but I fear it may be too late. An auto sniper for Sateva. Plaguing from heaven, the AWP on Canoe. Watching short. They are well set up to deal with this. Maybe the flashbang does force him out, but regardless, someone will peek. Actually, shoulder peek will bait out the shot. So at least there's that much for FT to work with. Fierce Tigers have info on where the AWP is. Don't know where this auto sniper is though. I don't think they've got any information. I don't think it's been shot at just yet. Sativa moving towards toxic barrels. Ready and waiting. If they all came pouring out, that would just be absolute disaster for the sniper rifle. Absolute disaster. for Fierce Tigers. MFC takes some aggressive angles, boosting one on sandbags. Oi will fall towards short, however. Arbor destroys on the 2, 3 frags, only gets the 2. Dropping the bomb at least gains some info. It's damage enough onto Monster. Meanwhile, Sativa. Watch him with the AWP. Yeah, sorry. The auto sniper on the B-bomb side. The only man defending the B-bomb site. So Leo pushes up close, actually gets into his blind spot. He still has short lockdown. He taps up 1, taps up 2. And disaster eventually does ensue. Leo will trade him. Try to pick up the bomb. 10 seconds remaining, though. The CTs are bearing down on him. And if Wirecloud can go quick enough, he can deny the bomb plant, but he won't be able to. So for Leo, it's all up to this. Tap sprays on towards Canoe, gets damaged, but not the frag. And Wirecloud slowly moves up towards short. Leo going to make his way back down towards Monster. Defuse kit's up, but no smokes. Molotov's in towards short. Well played, but Leo still got 2 frags to find. 2 players low HP, takes down Canoe. Wirecloud going to get forced off the defuse, and Leo will be able to clutch it out for the 4K. Thank goodness for him, otherwise Fierce Tigers would have been shut the hell down. And that will be a 14-1 scoreline that Fierce Tigers surely should not be able to recover from. It is still pretty far gone. 13-2 is not close, like, at all. At all, essentially. Still, the pistol round will decide the fate for Fierce Tigers in this map, at least. Double flash smoke out for Sativa. Full sets of Kevlar for Fierce Tigers. No defuse kit, so MFC take over this round confidently. That might be the end of Overpass. Fierce Tigers' pick. They will try go aggressive. Wu Yu gets down. Sativa. Canoe gets 1. Leo will also trade him back. So the USPs are doing their damage and they're getting the trades to their man advantage favor. Leo with 4 headshots. And there it is. A pistol very quickly to the favor of the CT side. A pistol that they were in desperate need for. Finally, Fierce Tigers are starting to make things a little bit more interesting. M4s, MP9s, UMPs. Scout for Monster. MFC, of course, didn't get a bomb plant. All held up towards Fountain. Means that they will force ball the pistols. Kevlar, some helmets here and there. Please move up. Mid control, long control. Potentially bathrooms control, depending on how they want to play this one out, but for the most part, this default is just centered around the mid presence. But a nade. Oh, actually doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Really. Sprays on through regardless, still gets himself 3 frags. 2 kills with SMGs, 1 kill with the USP. Does not matter to him. Money in the bank. $1,500 in total for that man. The 2-on-4 situation is Leo gets Destroyer. Wu does end up falling into Sativa. Can't land more than that. 1v3 for the ace clutch. Got some good damage, but that's about all he will be able to accomplish there. So, 4 rounds on the board. Fierce Tigers mounting a comeback against MFC, and MFC will have no choice but to concede a 5th towards this CT side. HZ sprays on Canute, takes the first man down from Connector. It's full anti-eco, of course, for the CT side. They've got a Scout and an SMG, but those are the only 2 weak points. Other than that, M4s, automatic weapons, Kevlar helmets across everybody else. In theory, this should be a clean FT round. We'll find out whether that will be the case in a couple of seconds. As Bullet start flying, Destroyer goes down. Sativa and Oi get 2 frags back. Hold on a second. Yeah, we'll still trade out one. Forced out towards the other side, and Oi will be able to get 1 more frag. So that's damage done. They can't possibly pick up all of the rifles they had in this round. And still Oi's going to have a chance. They line up for him, but he can't connect the headshots. There we are. 5 rounds on the board for Fierce Tigers. Pistol and conversions +2 from the last round. Now the rifles come out for MFC. AKs to play for. And a lot to gain, considering that FT lost so much investment from that last round, means that there is a serious chance for them to get pushed back to nothing in the final rounds of the map. MFC's map victory. Incendiaries go in, nades go down. The T's slowly but surely push forward. Leo trying to get information. I think he saw 2 or 3 of those players in from the broken wall. We're going to boost Leo up, see if we can get any information. But meanwhile, the counter boost coming in from Destroyer. Thankfully, they got that one down, else the CTs would have paid for it. Savage will still realise that there is 1 man now back behind the sandbags. The Molotov will force him out in the open, and 2 frags go to the favour of Savage. Well, he will still work in towards 1 frag and a second as he takes the dink down. Can't take Leo out of the action, though. So the man advantage stays in the favour of FT, and it doubles up now, with Canoe being the last man left alive in a 1 versus 3. Neil take 1 frag, and the second. Hold on. Oh no, never mind. Panic over, crisis averted. Didn't check the AWP from heaven. Looking the wrong way as it took him out of the action. 6 rounds on the board for Fierce Tigers. Forcing MFC back to more pistols once again. The CT comeback may just now be on. Deagle out from Sativa. Does turn onto Wu Yu's head. So that's 1 kill for the T side, but can they keep it going? Turn this around, can they pull the upset the rug from underneath the feet of the Fierce Tigers? The answer to that question is for the most part a no, but they have got an M4 to work with and they're turning a 3 versus 3 with a bit more damage being done. Lost investment for FT. So there is something for MFC to work off the back of, and again, this all just reset potential to end this map off, and FT will just be left in the dust by the T side if it comes to that. 55 seconds remaining. Oya's got the bomb on his back. No CTs directly on the bomb plant. HZ is out towards the B site. Savage is covering off long, going out towards middle as well. So eventually they will realise what's up. Wow, that train is loud. It's come through. Savage moving forward. Gonna trigger on the defuse kit. And actually, they haven't got a defuse kit at all, so they gotta move quick. I didn't realise how much pressure they had, but fortunately, with HZ being extremely quick to the mark, we'll just take the man down. Savage getting on the defuse and knocks it out as a result. 7 rounds on the board now for Fierce Tigers. MFC do get a bomb plant though, which means that they have a little bit extra to go into the buy round with. The AWP, the 4 AKs. And the AWP, the 4 M4s out for the CT side. In the area, he's down. Standing utility setups to try and push players away. First pick yet to be found, but map presence gained by MFC. Very little of it, unfortunately. Not a major amount. It's not like they've got full-blown mid control, full-blown long control. They are making their way slowly up long, so they will have some of that, but you got to deal with the CTs that are here in middle, which is going to be their main problem if they do get the bomb down. Speaking of the bomb, it's on the back of Canute here with the AWP. 35 seconds left and slow peek. What? Monster? What are you doing? That's a free kill! Oh god. Destroyer will open things up, and now they've got a man advantage to work into the A bomb site. The AWP is cleared out, and Wuyu, nothing left to do to just sit down and wait. The T's to move forward, get the bomb planted, 5-on-3 situation. Monster trying to make amends for his mistake that may have just cost them the round. Cloud moving up, takes down Leo. Monster will trade. AWP takes his leg shot at this point. He should fall out, and Savage should follow suit. Back up towards Audimus Prime. And both the CTs to retreat to concede the 14th to MFC. What on earth happened there? $14 now on the ball for MFC. No loss bonus for Fierce Tigers to work with. So it's a heavy, heavy reinvestment to come back into this one. AWP, AK, M4, 2 CZs. MFC. Looking to close the lid shut on Fierce Tigers right now. Monster looking in, one more man there to back him up. Were you close? Sativa kicks things off. Leo down, one rifle out of play. Wu Yu down, one CZ out of play. Savage down, the other rifle gone. HZ will pick up an AK, turn on for 2 frags at least. So up to the AWP to defend the bomb site, and unfortunately just can't get it done. White Cloud trades it, it's all on HZ. A 1v2 for a 4K clutch. Probably to keep Fierce Tigers in the map and by extension in the series. Again, they need both of these maps. Molotov on the bomb, and that basically seals that the defuse kit has been picked up. He's got no smoke, though. But HZ is out of time and out of patience. 15 map point for MFC. Fierce Tigers need 8 rounds in a row. Again, they need both maps in this best of 2. One will not suffice. Up, AK is out for MFC. Fierce Tigers reinvesting hard into this one. Savage has the AK. Famas out for Monster. 2 CZs, 1 MP9. MFC holding back in Parkside. Savage trying to peek up with the AWP. Why peek up this far aggressive with a sniper? Better be ready for Y-Cloud. I'm not sure he is. And no. Their lidge pin has already been taken down. As yet another crucial mistake by the AWP. Potentially cost Fierce Tigers the round. And again, it's a round they just can't afford to lose. They can't afford to lose anything more. Bomb making its way into Monster, the CTs. Ready to lock it down on B. Last chance saloon. Flashbangs go forward. FT have one last shout and HZ will make it work. Denying the bomb plant, but Destroyer quickly doubles down. Monster left to try and get the frags. 2 kills for him, 3 kills for him, and opens up a chance. Sativa up against Leo. The last shout into the dark for the CT side. Bomb making its way around ramp. 20 seconds. Leo's going to wait. He has not got enough time for the defuse, so just going to hold back and hold for Sativa's move to bet the bomb down. He will plant it, look for it. No, not quite covered off, but he sprays on through and does get it down. AK recovered, and Monster's sacrifice was noble to keep his team in the game. To bring 8 rounds to the CT side. Leo even announcing, hey, I had 5 HP. Did anyone ask for it? It doesn't look like anyone did. Maybe it might be a Chinese thing. Five AKs to play. M4s, MP9, AWP for Monster. Fierce Tigers. Last chance saloon effort. Monster takes down Sativa. Kicking things off for the CT side. Even more attention running their way. The MFC squad will make their way into the mid position. The bomb on the back of Canoe. No AWP in play for the T's this time. I don't think it matters too much. They're just going to get the frags. And Oya will find the first. Trade back to a 4 versus 4. Monster going down. Canoe gets Wu Yu as well. It's all but fallen apart. Leo left, holding pressure, waiting, sprays on the first one as the Oya is here, trying to hold for the second frag, and he will be able to do so. Turns onto the third, but he can't get Y-Cloud down. His backup is on its way, but it could not come soon enough. Leo holding on for whatever he can as HZ gets another frag. Y-Cloud, 13 HP in a dream, and it looks like the dream may be over. Leo keeps things together. And again, 9 rounds on the board for Fierce Tigers. Fierce Tigers forcing the issue back on the CZs. Deagle. Kevlar helmets for a couple of players, 2 smokes and a flash. Molotov's down. Oi moving forward. Savage will take him down. Williams forward. The crossfire's locked pretty easily for the CT side, so not really much that they could have done. And it is locked down. Sativa, White Cloud, what can you do? Great grenade as well from Leo. White Cloud's just like, yeah, he's definitely hacking. He's definitely had a toggle. Nah, he's definitely not. Come on, guys. Let's be reasonable about this. But now, within 5, we shall go of the lead. Fierce Tigers, at the turn of the half, it looked like the comeback was so not on, but maybe it might still be. Maybe we might have an overtime. Double AWP set up from the CT side. AWP out for Canoe. 3 AKs, 1 UMP. The 3 M4s, of course, for the Fierce Tigers squad as they go into the aggressive angle. Monster tried to take the AWP pick towards TCOM, but will not be an opening frag for him. I don't even think he got any information. I think the smoke just kind of suppressed him back away. MFC. Play around connector. And into the mid position. .60 seconds remaining. The MFC look like they decided on their sight here. It's going to be an A-set execution for the boys on the T side. Leo's ready and waiting to try and cut them off. The flashbang ready to stall for as much time as Fierce Tigers do need. They're playing passive. They're waiting for the smokes to come through. Canoe's going to get one out towards Dumpster. Incendiary to go down to block them off. Flashbangs are good, but Monster's completely blind. He still takes down Sativa, but still takes down White Cloud alongside Wii U. That's the third frag that won't go to his way just yet. Just desperately trying to hold on, put some covering fire, allow his teammates to position to take the frags, peek back in for a 3K, and land the fourth on Oi. Monster is a monster. And Fierce Tigers are not out of it. Look at this very quick play coming in from the T side out towards Connector, going straight into the bathrooms into mid. M4 down, Leo sprays on the Destroyer, shuts down the first, Monster with a quick second. Leo could still get taken out, and actually if White Cloud can get a headshot on Monster, then suddenly this site becomes very exploitable. Move forward regardless, Canoe not expecting Wuyu. White Cloud does get a second, M4 turned on the third. So damage has been done by the pistols, but not much more than that. Twelve rounds on the board for the Fierce Tigers. No, 12 rounds on the board for the Fierce wow, oh my god. 12 rounds on the board for the Fierce Tigers, and a fluffed Molotov from MFC. Destroyer may not have the best setup for this. Actually, the T's will still make their way quickly into the short position, try and play off the B-bomb side, something they haven't done in a while at the very least. wait for information. They just try and gain a one-up advantage. Savage may find it right here. If he overextends a little bit too far, it could be punishable or punished. So far, no one's giving anything up right here. A minute to go. Great flashbang from the CT side, just using that utility. Disrupt MFC. Give them no room to breathe. Oh, but Cloud lands a quick one-tap headshot on Leo as he jump peeks into the short position. That's a man advantage for MFC, and that can snowball, but will it snowball is the question. They have got the bomb towards Monster. If they want to rotate, they've got to do it quick, and they've got to run through the AWP. Either that or they may just be pulling the fake. Look how far he's pushed up. The passiveness of the CTs in the site will be punished as they get taken down for pieces. But look at FT. They're still waiting. If Destroyer goes down now, then it could be all over. But no, he takes down the last man. Is all onto Savage. 1v3 takes the flick on Cloud. Has got to get this last man. But no, it doesn't happen. If he got Destroyer, then we would still be playing. But instead, MFC will take game 1, map 1 overpass to their favor. And for Fierce Tigers, that puts their whole group stage season up into, well, a very awkward time to say the least. We'll go to a break and find out how map number 2 will play out. We are off to Inferno after this, so don't go anywhere. It's our final map of the day for the Asian qualifiers of StarSeries.
LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.